And they're off. Mantua Man, Buck and Dreamer, and Super Needy all with early speed. The outside of Spendos is right there with some early foot as well. The Iceman, Carlos near the inside, racing along in fifth, and Imagine Eyes on the far outside, racing about the 5 path. Sincerito saving ground heading into the turn. Estimator Ziggy in the back of the pack. Heading into the turn, about 9 or 10 lengths will cover them. Into the turn they roll, and it's Buck and Dreamer leading the way. Hounded by Super Needy on the outside. Second, Mantua Man is next. Then back to the Iceman, Carlos. On the outside is Imagine Eye still working very hard. In the meantime, Sincerito saving ground as they come to the top of the lane with about a quarter of a mile left to go. Spendos is racing in the back of the pack. An Estimator Ziggy's over to the rail back there too. We're trying to run on from the back. Into the stretch now, 360s left to go, and it is Buck and Dreamer. Buck and Dreamer leading the way. Sincerito giving chase and gaining. Sincerito on the outside, and Buck and Dreamer is two to settle it. Buck and Dreamer, Sincerito pushing by. Buck and Dreamer, Sincerito at a big price. Sincerito from Buck and Dreamer. Super Needy, Estimator Ziggy, and Spendos. Official. Line Thoroughbreds LLC, Ben Feliciano Jr. trainer. Three-year-old Big Gelding by Opportunity out of Terra Gold. 7, Miss Georgie. 24 minutes to race 2. Third race, scratch 1, without pretense. Fourth race, scratch 5, in my opinion. In the fifth race, the 4 is 2 over, and the 8 is 1 over. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3 and pick 4. And they're off. Speak Your Mind and Lady Serenity. On the outside is 6 o'clock. Sarah moving up into third position. Brazina's on the chase inside from fourth. Proper Retire. Breezy Connection on the inside. And Ice Cube Baby racing about 5.5 from the front, about the 3 path. And trailing the field is Bella Prima. Heading into the turn run. 9 lengths will cover them. Lady Serenity to catch at the rail from Speak Your Mind. Lady Serenity, 3 parts of a length. Speak Your Mind. 2 lengths back. 6 o'clock. Sarah. Brazina. Proper Retire tries to get underway. Proper Retire is only 4 from the front as they round that turn. In the meantime, Ice Cube Baby under a vigorous ride on the outside. Breezy Connection at the rail. And trailing the field is Bella Prima. Turning for home, and it's Lady Serenity. Lady Serenity leads the way. Brazina targets from the inside. The outside is Speak Your Mind still right there too on that chase. And Breezy Connection is fourth with 1 furlong left to go. Lady Serenity's in front. Lady Serenity from Brazina by 2.5 lengths. Lady Serenity 9-1. Lady Serenity. It's Lady Serenity now. Lady Serenity to win it from Brazina second. Speak Your Mind, Breezy Connection. Two, 6, 8, 5, 1. $1, dollar try, 155 even. Dollar Superfecta, 624.70. Double 541.40, 5-2. third race, scratch 1 without pretense. 21 minutes, race 3, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3. And they're off. Davy Jones in Start with a Dream, showing early speed. Here's Celtic Contender moving up on the inside. Patinga's Twin in the early mix, 2 in between horses. Tasker on the far outside is only 3 from the front. That's My Pharaoh in between rivals heading over the far turn. Divine Child and Mr. McMahon, who is a beat slow from the gate, is taken off the inside now. Mr. McMahon is out in the clear, only 6 from the speed. Starts with a Dream, rolls into the turn, pressed by Davy Jones in second, and That's My Pharaoh works up third. And the inside is Celtic Contender. Patinga's Twin is caught in between horses. Tasker's now under a drive. Divine Child on the inside, and Mr. McMahon is in between horses as there's 5/16 of a mile left to go. Still 7 from that leader. Starts with a Dream and gets away. Starts with a Dream. Patinga's Twin taken to the outside, and so too to the outside. Here comes Mr. McMahon, who's out in the clear now, trying to rally way out in the center of the track. And Celtic Contender's down to the rail with a furlong left to go. A 3-length lead for Starts with a Dream. Starts with a Dream, Patinga's Twin, and Celtic Contender third. Mr. McMahon lingering along, and back to Davy Jones. Here Starts with a Dream to do it. Starts with a Dream, Patinga's Twin, Celtic Contender, Mr. McMahon, Davy Jones. "18 minutes to race 4. Forget about it. And they're off. Real scramble over the lead. Forget about it to the outside. Hashtag Lucky down to the rail. In between horses, Tappan Josie is also right there, along with Prodigy Doll, who's in the early mix as well. And now the speed of Forget About It will go on with Hashtag Lucky down to the inside. And Tappan Josie settles in third position. Prodigy Doll's out of the clear. Prodigy Doll now in third and on the chase of the pace. Sweet Gracie on the inside, just about 4 from the front. Anonymously has to pass them all, but Anonymously is now taken about 3 wide around the far turn run. Forget About It at a cooking pace from Prodigy Doll, leads at about a half length. Hashtag Lucky is next. Anonymously at the far outside, Sweet Gracie. Tappan Josie's in between horses. Wide open affair at the top of the stretch. 1/4 of a mile left to go. Forget About It, but Prodigy Doll on the outside is set down. Here comes Prodigy Doll off the turn into the lead. Prodigy Doll from Forget About It. Hashtag Lucky is next, and Tappan Josie. Anonymously is very wide out of the track. Furlong left to go. Prodigy Doll and Geron Barbosa, they're pouring it on, opening up 2. Prodigy Doll 2, almost 3 lengths from Forget About It, trying to hang in there for second, and Tappan Josie on the outside. Prodigy Doll. Photo second, that's very tight. Tappan Josie, then Forget About It. Hashtag Lucky fourth. Official $2 exacta, $41.80. Dollar trifecta, $95.40. Dollar superfecta, $451.40. Prodigy Doll, Geron Barbosa aboard for H&R Northoft Racing LLC. Phil Schoenthal, trainer. 6-year-old dark by brown mare by Espirito. Minute 12.21. Double 283 even. Pick 3, 311.90. Fifth race, start of the rainbow, pick 6. Carry over 4,744. 4 is 2 over, 8 1 over. Sixth race, scratch 2, I won. 4, Supreme Law. 10, Armando R. Seventh race, scratch 1, I Can Do It. 2, Loving Cup. 10, Flower Dew. Eighth race, Sagacious Stakes, no changes. Ninth race, the Jennings Stakes, scratch 3, Joe. Scratch 7, Delete Savita. Jockey in the 4 Holy Synchronicity, Carlos Lopez. And they're off. Break the Chains in mid-pack along with Dancing Mischief showing early speed, and Levin up on the inside. Here comes Levin, the favorite from the inside. Levin's just in front now from Break the Chains on the outside. Dancing Mischief in a 3-way scramble for the lead. Big Daddy's Boy racing on the extreme outside. Little Lance is in that group as well, along with Kings River, One-Way Farrier, the gray, one off the fence. Kingdom Force is at the rail, and Mr. Agent to the back of the pack with Whiskey in the Jarro, and in the Dance and Catalea Strike is last of them all. About 14 lengths will cover them heading into the turn. Levin's in front, 3 parts of a length from Break the Chains. Is in hot pursuit for the second spot. The inside One-Way Farrier making a bit of progress now. Dancing Mischief alongside of that. Kings River, Little Lance, Kingdom Force on the inside. 7 lengths to make up now. Big Daddy's Boy, Mr. Agent racing back in the pack as they move around that far turn. And then it's Whiskey in the Jarro and Catalea Strike, and in the Dance. Top of the stretch, they turn for home. Levin Break the Chains on the outside. Break the Chains now to even terms. Levin on the inside. Levin battles on. Has come to reclaim the lead now. And the outside is One-Way Farrier. One-Way Farrier to the center of the track. Levin keeps on going though. Another gear for Levin. Levin in front by 2.5 from One-Way Farrier second. And Break the Chains is a weary third. And Kings River going to make it close for third. Levin to win clear. And second will be One-Way Farrier. Then Kings River. Break the Chains. Minute 26.58. 2 wins, Jamie Rodriguez. Nurse Donna by Vindication. Brady Kentucky by Brandywine Farm, Jim and Pam Robinson. Minute Pick 3, $160.65. Pick 4, $960.45. Pick 5, $26,609. $26,609.90 for the pick 5. 6th race, scratch 2, A1. 4, Supreme Law. 10. And they're off. Burks very fast on the gate, so too Bob Marco with that early speed as they move into the first turn run. And so it's going to be Bob Marco just in front now from Burks in second. Uncle Irish is up close. North Highland and Shackle Love on the outside. Racing along in 5th while 3 wide round the first turn run. Luigi Spirit is next. Back to Irish Bullim, and it's Viper is trailing the field. About 14 lengths from the front as Bob Marco leads the way. Bob Marco out where he likes it up front now. Opens up a 5 length advantage, 6 furlongs out. On Burke's in second. Up at the inside now is Uncle Irish just in third, and North Highland is in fourth. Shackle Love is racing in fifth, followed by Luigi's Spirit and Irish Bullet and its Viper. Heading onto the turn, the opening quarter was sharp. Bob Marco, 23.16, who's still got about a 6-length advantage. Bob Marco's in front to a 46.45 half mile. Bob Marco there, 4 furlongs out, about 6.5 in front. From Burke's in second, it's a gap of 3 lengths back. And Shackle Love is now in third, and North Highland under pressure there in fourth. Luigi's Spirit still double digits off of Bob Marco around that far turn. Irish Bullet has lost ground. Its Viper has gone past that one off the fence, and trailing the field now is Uncle Irish. Bob Marco at the top of the stretch has built up at a 7-8 length advantage on Burke's in second, and sweeping up on the outside, Luigi's Spirit. Its Vipers come off the rail. Way to the center of the track is the one widest of them all. Top of the stretch now, and it's Bob Marco and Martina Rojas. Bob Marco is in front now by 9 or 10 lengths with a furlong left to go. Its Viper has clearly picked up second. Luigi's Spirit is in third. Bob Marco all the way. Bob Marco does it again in style. Bob Marco by some 8 on the line. It's Viper, then Luigi's Spirit, and Burke's. High five carryover, $5,206.16. Double 940. Pick 3, $16.25. Oh. Official $2 exacta, $11.80. Dollar try, $13.50. Dollar super, $81.80. High five, $381. High five carryover, $5,206.16. Double 940. Pick 3, $16.25. 7th race. Scratch 1 I can do it. 2 Loving Cup, 10 Flower Dew, 1 mile second wire finish, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 4. Five. 1 mile second finish. And they're off. Bay Street Chicken Parm, the Haunted Room has some early speed too. Here comes their Gilda's Girl. The gray Gilda's Girl's right up there too. Down the back stretch and out of the chute onto the main portion of the track. Bay Street on the extreme outside. The Haunted Room with early speed and Chicken Parm. Gilda's Girl settles in fourth and on the chase near the inside. Another 4 lengths back in the field. And Rousey Express and Ninja Abario racing side by side. And Western Lane last of them all, but a good pace going up front. It is Bay Street pouring on the pace. Good clip of the sloppy going by some 4 or 5 lengths from the Haunted Room, and Chicken Parm's on the chase on the inside in third. Gilda's Girl is in fourth, and Rousey Express is next. They head into the far turn run, and around that turn, Ninja Barrios in between horses, and Western Lane had to steady in the back of the pack. Far turn with 3.5 furlongs left to go, and it's Bay Street to catch. Bay Street from the Haunted Room by 6. Gilda's Girl is in third. Chicken Parm has dropped back there, has dropped back to last position at the top of the stretch. They make the turn for home, and it's Bay Street who's been going a good clip. The lead is down to 3 lengths as Gilda's Girl targets near the inside. Ninja Barrio is up the rail. Extreme outside is the Haunted Room in between horses. Rousey Express is rolling now. Here comes Rousey Express. Rousey Express now third, and down to the last furlong. Bay Street, the speed is sticking. Bay Street is 16th of a mile left to go. Bay Street does it all the way. Bay Street, Western Lane in the photo for second with Gilda's Girl. Official. Bay Street. Jevion Toledo for Grey Cross Stable LLC. Katie Boss Trainer. 4-year-old 9.06. Synchronicity. 10th race, scratch 1A, Spear Gun. 5, Jolly by Golly. 8, 110, 9, Clubmen. 11, Chelonian. 21 minutes, race 8. Lined up. And they're off in the geisha. I'm Getting There out first. Champagne Toast to the outside and Royal Whisper right there on the chase too. Here's Bella Bettina settling near the inside, racing in 4th position. Northern Glow is next in between horses in 5th. And next is Brooklyn Girl and Marvelous is one off the fence on the inside. Malibu Moonshine and Circle Home trailing the field. Racing down the backstretch now. Royal Whisper goes on with it from I'm Getting There to grab the lead by a half length. Another 2 lengths back. The outside is Brooklyn Girl just trying to pick up 3rd position. Northern Glow between horses. Bella Bettina in that group at the rail. And then Champagne Toast is next. Another 2.5 back. Marvelous 7 or 8 off the speed of Royal Whisper as they have 4.5 furlongs left to go. Malibu Moonshine with plenty to do. Circle Home is trailing the field. Far Turn Run. And here's Royal Whisper opening up a 3, almost 4 length advantage. Northern Glow second. I'm Getting There on the inside. Drop back to 3rd. Bella Bettina is in 4th. Marvelous riding the inside from 5th position. Still about 10 or 11 from the front. Circle Home tries to circle Extreme outside, but plenty left to do. Top of the stretch now with a 1/4 mile left to go. And it's Royal Whisper turning in. Royal Whisper, Northern Glow, Bella Bettina on the inside. I'm Getting There is Resurgent coming back for more. Malibu Moonshine has made some ground. Going to angle to the far outside. 1 furlong left to go. Royal Whisper suddenly under a battle. Here's Bella Bettina. Here's Northern Glow between horses. And here's I'm Getting There with a rail run 4 across the track. Make it 5 as Malibu Moonshine charges on the far outside. Malibu Moonshine on the far outside. I believe up in time from Northern Glow in a thriller in the geisha. Malibu Moonshine. (11) Chelonian. The Geisha Stakes trophy presentation by Eleanor Albert, Maryland Jockey Club Stakes Coordinator. Happy Face Racing Stables Malibu Moonshine, trained by Charlie Baker, Angel Cruz Jockey. And they're off of the Jennings. DJ Bobble just a bit at the start. Holy Synchronicity and all 3s are out first. And here's 7's 11 firing up with that early speed from the inside. Draw 2 as they move out of the chute, out of the main portion of the track. Next is Double Crown racing along the inside and saving ground there. DJ is next. And Post Time allows the speed to go on. Post Time trailing the field. And a bit off that rail. There's a race down the backstretch. 3-way go up front. On the pace it is 7's 11 at the rail. And Holy Synchronicity Synchronicity on the outside, and all threes is right there too, deep out. And Double Crown tracks on the rail, racing in fourth. Back to DJ. Post time still has to pick it up from the back. Has 7 or 8 to make up. Holy Synchronicity rolls into the far turn now. As all threes keeps up in second. 7's 11 under a ride there, third position. And Double Crown and DJ are side by side. They're 4 from the front. Post time still last with 3 1/2 furlongs left to go. All threes Holy Synchronicity continue to do battle. 7's 11 is taken off the rail and now re-rallies out 3 wide, and DJ is next. Now Post time getting interested. Here's Post time second to last, but near the inside now. Post time now has about 4 to make up at the quarter pole, top of the stretch, second wire finish, and it is all threes has come away with the lead. Post time set down for the final furlong, and Post time gets a chirp there from Sheldon Russell, goes on, opens up 3, opens up 4, 7's 11 and all threes with a 16th left to go. Post time to jog in the Jennings. Post time by about 5 at the finish. 7's 11 was second, all threes third. Frosted out of Vitason by Fairbanks. Brennan, Maryland by Dr. and Mrs. Thomas Bowman, Dr. Brooke Bowman, and Milton Higgins the third. Minute 36.73. It's Post time. For the trophy presentation in the Jennings Stakes, welcome to Tim Clark, great-grandson of William Jennings. In the gate. And they're off. Awkward beginning there. Uncaptured Storm is last. Bad break, Uncaptured Storm. So it's most perfect on the rail. The outside is What Does It Take? They're speeding along up front early, going a really good clip, and a sloppy going in the early stages. Flat Out Flying's on the hot chase there from third. Curlin's Malibu. In the meantime, Union Fleet has worked over to save ground, only about 5 lengths off the pace. And back to Bodie's Maker. Uncaptured Storm is last of them all. A race down the backstretch now with 6 furlongs left to run. What Does It Take's on the lead from Most Perfect by a length, and Flat Out Flying is third. And the inside is Union Fleet is racing in fourth. Bodie's Maker's on the inside, 7 or 8 lengths from the front of What Does It Take, who still shows the way. Back at Curlin's Malibu on the outside there, and trailing the field is Uncaptured Storm still. Heading for the far turn. And it is What Does It Take to catch when Mo's Perfect in pursuit from second with a half-mile left to go. Union Fleet right in the inside there, and Flat Out Flying is still there too. So round the turn, 3 furlongs from home. What Does It Take in front from Mo's Perfect there on the outside. Flat Out Flying sent after them hard from third. Union Fleet is in fourth, and under ride gives way a bit. Bodie's Maker still at an even pace. They race to the top of the stretch. Mo's Perfect the head in front from What Does It Take, and Flat Out Flying is in third. And then to the outside is Bodie's Maker, is trying to get going there from fourth. Bodie's Maker still 7 to the front, upper stretch. It's Most Perfect, Flat Out Flying, and What Does It Take? Bodie's Maker still plenty to do, but trying to gain some ground now. Late of the scene, has moved up into fourth position, but it is Most Perfect. Most Perfect gets away. Flat Out Flying, stubbornly trying to hang on to second, and Bodie's Maker, and What Does It Take? Finish fourth. $2 exacta, $37.40. Trifecta for Maryland by Charles Parker. Time is a minute 45.81. Here at Laurel Park on Friday, post time 12:25 for our next live racing program. Thanks for watching and wagering on Maryland Racing this afternoon. Have a good evening.